Hello, beach friends. This is just one of the fabulous seashells we're going to find today as we explore Keewaydin Island. Yes, we will need a boat to get to and from Keewaydin, and we'll spend 4 glorious hours searching for beach treasures. I'm actually not a fan of spoilers, but I have to let you know that the island is going to be beautiful. The shells are going to cooperate, and since it will be low tide, the critters will be around to entertain us as well. So if you're ready to start our island adventure, let's go to the beach. Okay, so after a quick boat ride, we are here on Keewaydin. It's so pretty out. I cannot wait to start exploring. So I did choose this day because the tide was going to be going out. So I did come here purposefully, knowing that the tide would be coming out, increasing my chances of saying hi to critters and seeing more seashells. A crown conch. Those are great shells when they're in good condition. This one, unfortunately, has been knocking around for a little while, so I'm going to leave that there. But I'm not worried. I suspect there's going to be quite a few awesome treasures. I will admit, I'm looking for some cones. That I do have cones on the brain. Or big lightning whelks. I mean, that would be fine too. So this is a rather large lightning whelk, but it's not in great shape. It's kind of missing its top, so I'm not, it's pretty heavy in the trip. Yeah, maybe if it was the last shell, yeah. So this time, sometimes I keep them, sometimes I don't. This time, I'm going to leave that for somebody else. All right, where are my cones? Oh, it's so nice and clear. This is a beautiful bay scallop. Gorgeous color, but it's missing a little piece of it. So I'm gonna leave that here. I love checking everything out. I don't necessarily obviously I don't keep everything. Could you imagine how heavy my shell bag would be? But I do like checking out a lot of different things. And then I kind of pare it down and show you guys what I think is the most interesting things I found this particular day. That is a lightning whelk, much smaller than that big honkin' one. Oh, it's great though, nice size. The tail's a little broken, I don't care. It's great. That is a fabulous lightning whelk. Now you will notice there are lots of seashells here. A majority of them are the same. It is called the ponderous arc. And for whatever reason, I thought ponderous meant like to wonder, like ponder, but it doesn't. Ponderous means of very great weight, unwieldy or clumsy because of weight and size, or oppressively or unpleasantly dull. Oh man, the ponderous arc. Now I actually feel bad for it. I didn't know. I thought it was more like the wandering arc. Yeah, little did I know. Erroneously assumed that. So this shell right here, that is a striate bubble. Little bubble shell, very common. And as I was admiring that, look at the way that apple murex just kind of blended in. Oh, that's a good one, of like the orange variety. Beautiful apple murex. Oh, true tulip. So true tulips are so exciting because they come in really great colors. This one, would I call that fire engine red? I don't know. We'll go with red. Oh, it's great. So it's a true tulip. It will get, I don't know, good 3 times that size. They get much bigger than its cousins, the banded tulip. Oh, a sand dollar. So that is a 5-hole keyhole sand dollar that will go in my delicates container. If I put that in my pocket, it'll be like dust when I get home. So that goes in a little container. Okay, so I got a little resistance when I tried to pick up that apple murex. Yeah. All right, it is hanging out with the ponderous arc. Maybe it'll make the arc feel a little bit better. I still can't get over ponderous. So I had a little fighting conch and a lettered olive there. Oh yeah, this was fun. It was just sitting there waiting for me. So that's an alphabet cone, and I am psyched because that's one of the shells I was really hoping to find when I came here. All right, there is a kitten paw stuck on the aperture. That is okay. Oh, it's great. What do you see? Do you see any words? Maybe yes, eek. I don't know. Fabulous. Fabulous alphabet cone. All right, little lightning whelk, and oh, it's alive. I am so sorry, buddy. So I hate when I do that. I disturbed it. I didn't mean to. Yeah, sorry, friend. So that is a living lightning whelk. The animal is not done with its shell yet. So I'm just gonna kind of tuck it in a little bit. I'm so sorry. And try to be a little more careful when I'm inspecting these seashells. Well, this one I don't have to be too careful with. It's just literally sitting there screaming my name. Another alphabet cone. Oh, it's awesome. All right, the alphabets, letters aren't quite as spectacular as that last one, but nice size. Beautiful alphabet cone. Oh, there's a couple things here. Okay, where am I going to start? The lightning whelk? And then I'd be real careful. Okay, good. Yeah, safe. Wow, that's like perfect. Beautiful lightning whelk. Oh, that's terrific. What else we got? Probably gonna, at a minimum, I know I'm gonna at least pick it up. Yeah, that is a Florida fighting conch. Bright orange, gorgeous, but a little soft. It's been kind of like rolling around here for a while. All right, what do we, probably just a piece. Yeah, that is another piece of a true tulip. Lots of other little pieces, and that, another piece. That is a piece of a fighting conch. And then, of course, like I said, all of those ponderous arcs, those are here. All right, what else? Shut the front door! Oh, and it's a little BB one. So that is another alphabet cone. Oh, the little ones are so darling. Oh, that's terrific. Yay, alphabet cone number 3. Okay. Boo. Yeah, so the garbage that I can carry, I removed. That was actually, I was pretty excited about that because it was kind of heavy. Yay, it's going to make my total go up. So yeah, I'm going to definitely remove that lump of glass off the beach. Banded tulip. Yeah, that is a banded tulip. I'm not going to keep it. There's some fighting conchs here. Yeah, kind of packed in. Well, there's a banded tulip. I don't know if I'm going to keep that or not. Okay, this little shell. Now, this is a cross-barred Venus clam. It is so ubiquitous that I barely even pick them up. And I was thinking, wouldn't that be funny if you go to the beach and you see all of those shells? They're literally all over the place, and you have no idea what it is because I never talk about it. So those are cross-barred Venus clams. This is a quahog. So there's a little more, just common, not quite as fancy. They're here. I know what they are. I just, I don't spend a lot of time talking about them. I'm more excited about the shiny, pointy, bright, beautiful colored ones. Oh, like this. That is the Florida state shell, the Florida horse conch. Look at the color on that. Oh, that's great. That is an awesome Florida horse conch. Next we have, oh, that is fabulous as well. It is a cantharus. That is a ribbed cantharus, and I am checking super good to make sure it's empty. I am careful when I'm shelling in the water to make sure that I don't bring any hitchhikers home. So the banded tulip is a voracious eater, and it does eat other things. It would appear that it is eating that auger. So I'm just gonna, let things let nature do its thing. And I'll just go ahead and hold on to that banded tulip. Okay, a little slippery, very slippery, lettered olive. Oh, look at how big and shiny and pointy. Yeah, I'm really lucky. The olives we get over here are pretty pristine. This is so funny. So this is a Sanibel turrid. I have never found one on Sanibel. I've found all of them off Sanibel. Not even on Fort Myers Beach. All the ones the Sanibel turrids I find are all down here or in the 10,000 Islands. But that is a Sanibel turrid. Ooh. Gaudy Nautica, or a colorful moon snail. I adore those seashells. That's great. Love the color. Beautiful, colorful moons now. All right, yep, tide is going out quite a bit. I can see some of that sandbar starting to get exposed now. So just kind of meander up that way. Maybe say hi to a couple of critters. All right, here is a Florida prickly cockle. Ooh. Oh, this one goes almost, yeah, like orange, purple, orange with that little bit of yellow. Yeah, I do like those. That's a Florida prickly cockle. Calico scallop. They come in all different patterns. The scallops I got today were actually quite great. That one had a weird little bumpiness going on the inside, but not the top. So just kind of funny, that scallop. All right, now we're gonna say hi to some critters. So we have two fighting conchs here. So they're just chit-chatting. Okay, I'm just gonna leave you guys alone. I'm not gonna disturb you. What are you doing? What are you doing? So I'm gonna go to the front of the shell. Oh, you could be a little model, because this right there, that is called the stromboid notch, and only conchs have that. It's a little notch that its little eyeball comes out of. It's actually a great shell design. The animal stays on the bottom, but their little eyeballs can still kind of see what's going on up top. Yeah, they're unburying themselves. Oh, look at this cute little critter. Yeah, it's not that curious. Yeah, it's hiding. It's not curious. So that is another little, we can kind of see the underside of our friend here. So that little end of the animal, that's called its operculum. So that little amber colored, like sickle shaped thing, that is its operculum. And you know what? I kind of think that they're called fighting conchs because of this whole moving thing. So it is trying to get me to let it go, and I will, not to worry, friend. I just wanted to say hi, so there you go. I think that's probably why. I mean, nobody really knows why they're called fighting conchs, but I suspect that's probably a good reason. See the scallops today were great. So that is another calico scallop. I don't even care about the little pinhole because the color is so fabulous. Great little shell. And look at this one, the color on this one. Yeah. I don't even know what to, like, I don't know how to even describe that pink color. It's so pretty. Beautiful calico scallop. Ooh, what else do we have? All right, I see a lightning whelk. What are you? Apple mirror, and you're empty. Oh, look at how angular. Oh, you're beautiful. And, okay, lightning whelk, empty, yeah. So another pair of gorgeous seashells, lightning whelk, and an apple murex. All right, tide's going out, water is nice and clear. I feel like I have the place to myself. I know that I'm not alone here, but it really feels like I am. So it really feels like this really kind of exciting adventure. I'm out here, I have the whole place to myself, and boy, oh boy, am I happy and I'm grateful. And when I think about grateful, I think about my Patreon. So I just wanted to thank you for even considering supporting me. I really, really appreciate all that you do for me, because it's not just the monetary support, it's the idea that people actually want to see more of my content. And I've been trying to be a little better about posting more on there. So Patreons, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Okay, something else to make me feel grateful for is just being here looking for more seashells. So that was a banded tulip. That's another fighting conch. Okay, and all those ponderous arcs that I feel terrible about their name. Oh, hello. So this is, okay, so the animal's body is over here. Oh, and I see its little tentacles. And that's it. That's it. Yeah, okay, fine. You rain on my parade, apple murex. That's all right. Anybody else want to come out and play? What's this? Let's see. Okay, that's another apple murex. And so the front of the shell is kind of like the bottom, I guess. And no. All right. But here's like the snail super highway. So in the front, we have a banded tulip, and they are, as I said before, they do eat other animals. The fighting conch in the back, look at its little eyeball, keeping an eye on that banded tulip. I thought that was hilarious. See, the Florida fighting conchs, they are algae eaters. So I'm kind of picturing like a gazelle watching like a lion cross the savannah. So that was really fun. Oh, and this cutie pie, and this, we're going to see how good their eyesight is. So here we go. Look at how cute its little eyes popping out there. Okay, and then we see the operculum on the bottom. And I move and watch its eyes. They go right back in the shell. Well, not, oh, yeah, see, like just like that. Yep. So I had pretty good eyesight. I mean, it definitely was, you know, obviously protecting itself. I was surprised. It's pretty good eyesight. Oh, yay! Low tide. What else are we gonna find? Beautiful view. Yeah, still got the place to myself. There was no boat of shellers dropped off here. Luckily, because then I can just kind of like wander up on my 4th alphabet cone. Oh, it's so pretty. Any word? I'm looking for, do I see any words? Like awesome, fabulous? No. Nope, just regular standard alphabet cone. Shark eye. So this is a moon snail. I call them shark eyes. And it would appear that a shark eye ate this shark eye. Yes, they eat each other. They're cannibals. Oh, this is a false shark eye. The true shark eyes do not have that little gouged out area. All right, false shark eye. Oh, see what I mean about those scallops? So that, I mean, I don't know what else to call it. It looks like eggplant color. So this is a calico scallop once again. Gorgeous. All right, I have been neglecting the rack line. Let's just go peek to see if I should have been spending more time up here. Hello, fighting conch. Ooh, you're kind of pretty. But, you know, the fighting conchs are a commitment. Yeah, that's not, you're fine. I'm just going to grab you. You really got to commit. Fighting conchs are heavy. I'm pretty picky with those. Another ponderous arc. Okay, great. They're down below too. Crossbarred Venus clam. We already talked about those. Saw lightning log, Atlantic giant cockles. Okay, kind of your run-of-the-mill. What would you call it? Like your standard shells, or your quahog. Okay. Pretty much what I expected, which is why I didn't spend a lot of time up here. I just feel like the closer I am to the water, I get a better crack at the good shell. I don't know. It's just beautiful. But yeah, I want to be down here. Down here by the water. All right, looking a little chunky. So I wanted to kind of, what is there chunkiness here? No, it's mostly just those arcs. Oh, except for the sand dollar. Oh, that's beautiful. All right, I think I'm going to go look for a couple more sand dollars and be quiet and let you have some beach time. Perfect. More sand dollar, another sand dollar. And that'll clean up just fine. I'm gonna pop that in hydrogen peroxide along with that first one I found. Let's see if I can put any more. Oh, I see something chunky up there. All right, I'll be looking for sand dollars, but I see a lump. Always check out the lumps. Always, always, always. You never know. This is a shell. As we can see, it's a very big horse conch. But yeah, but it's a peekaboo shell. Kind of see in the middle. Fabulous. Once again, I'm not going to keep that, but always check out the lumps. You never know. So at this point, I'm probably not going to head up the beach anymore. I'm probably going to head back down to the point and see what other shells. Maybe I'll go back into the cone zone. I don't know. We'll see. Wow, the tide's really gone out. Awesome. Surf clam. We haven't picked up one of those yet today. I like them. They're very opaque unless you kind of hold them up to the sun, in which case they kind of turn almost like see-through. Yeah, I just think they're kind of fun. The surf clam. Ooh, excellent. Another sand dollar. Yep. Terrific. And that too will go into hydrogen peroxide. Oh, lettered olives. So I guess that's what these little critters must do. So when the water is on top of them, they really are just below the surface. So that's a lettered olive. Yeah, I wasn't sure which end of that little trail the critter was on. But when you see the sand kind of dug up like that, yep, that's a lettered olive, and that's a lettered olive. Alive, living lettered olives. Hiding in there somewhere. Okay, cool. So we got to see fighting conchs, apple murex, the lettered olives. These are not going to pass the muster. Yeah, they're broken, so we're going to keep moving. Let's see what other. Is it going to be shell? Is it going to be friend? What's up next? Friend. Some shells just look so good, and I kind of have a feeling that they're alive. This was one of those instances. So this is a juvenile Florida fighting conch, but it's like spikes were pretty big, and I had a feeling it was going to be alive. That is a reddish egret. Oh, and they're easy to tell what they are because they flop around and do that awesome dancing. But I got closer and it stopped dancing, which was kind of a bummer. And they also will come in white, though they call it a morph. So they will be kind of a reddish color, and they'll also be white. Oh, lace murex with its cute little pink proto-conch. And we'll talk about that at the end of the video, but that is a little lace murex. And this is also a lace murex, but it has a host. So a little hermit crab has claimed this. Finders keepers. That's all the crab's gonna do. Sometimes they do a weird jumping thing where they kind of come in and out. Yep, pretty lace murex, friend, but it's all yours. Here you go. Two things, channel duck clam and a worm snail. You know, this particular channel duck clam, the white one, they're kind of thin. I wish they were thicker. Oh, that's okay. So they're pretty shells, but they're very thin. I like a nice hearty shell. And we get do-overs down here. Yeah, I dropped my worm snail. No big deal. I'm just going to pick it up again. If we had like a real surf going on, no such luck. Now, where I am right now, I believe there's a sandbar behind me. So the water is very, very calm. Oh, and so you're able to spy that other colorful moon snail. So this is colorful moon snail number 2. Awesome. Hello, critter. So, you know, this really just kind of got me thinking. I want to pick it up because I want to see it better. But I also don't want to disturb the animal. So I really, it's kind of I don't know what to do. This is a lined sea star. They're really, really beautiful. And I'm going to kind of go halfway on this one. I'm going to just turn it over under the water. Isn't it beautiful with that feathery little legs? So those are going to help it move around. So put that lined sea star back. But yeah, you know, I like to say hi, I like to see them, but I don't necessarily like to disturb them, so it's hard. It's a choice. Oh, more garbage. Excellent. That piece of brown glass can hang out with the green glass. Oh, here's another great shell. The tinted cantharus. When these are in good condition, this is one of those shells, like if it's not in great condition, I so don't even care. When it's in good condition, it's so great. I think so anyway. Yeah, they kind of grow on me. The tinted cantharus. And the turkey wing. I don't know why the tinted cantharus is called such. This is called turkey wing, I'm pretty sure, because it looks like a little bit like a wing. The turkey part, I don't know. I'm not a turkey wing expert, but that shell is called a turkey wing or a zigzag arc. This is a yellow prickly cockle. Oh, some of them are like white on the inside. Some of them are that solid yellow. Gorgeous. So it's a little yellow prickly cockle. Is this a moon snail? No, that is a slipper that I thought was a moon snail. They used to trip me up so much. I'd gotten better, but apparently they can still get me. So that's a gotcha. It's a slipper that I thought was a moon snail. Broad-ribbed cardita. Now, when I'm looking for alphabet cones, these will trip me up. The spots, and I end up picking up quite a few of them, hoping they're alphabet cones, but broad-ribbed cardita. Oh, the Atlantic giant cockle. I like to call them beach bowls. That one I'd say is like a beach cup. Yeah, the giant Atlantic cockle, really pretty shell. Oh, little coquina. The hinges on those are pretty strong. I think from all the shells, I almost always find those hinged, but not this time. We have a little purple coquina. And a buttercup lucine. I think, is that full fat, half fat? Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to say it's pretty good. Full fat buttercup lucine. Yeah, those are neat shells. Another bivalve. Okay, so I can tell that I'm kind of shelling my way back to the boat at this point, and I can see all the escarpment. So that'll happen from the tides kind of pulling away the beach quickly, and so you kind of get these shelves. And I got news for you, man. You took one wrong step, you were going for a little swim. Okay, here is another shark eye. Okay, that is a true shark eye. It doesn't have that gouged out area there. So that is a shark eye or a moon snail, your pick. Oh, tiny little worm snail, fun, little jasper cone, and a little lettered olive. And it was hard not to miss the dolphin playing behind us in the channel. So yeah, there's a couple of bottlenose dolphins, and that blurp, I think that was a manatee. I never saw it. We got to see the dolphins, but not that big blurping thing. I don't know what that was. And they apparently were hanging around for quite a few hours. I would not have known that because I was too busy looking for seashells. But it's always nice to get the opportunity to see these animals as you're coming to and from the islands. It's not every time, but it's always a real thrill when you get to see those bottlenose dolphins. Now, I quickly wanted to pop back up on the Gulf side of the beach, and I found this egg casing. That is a pear whelk egg casing. I'm afraid that there might be little shells in there. So I'm going to keep it, I'm going to bring it home, and we're going to look at the very end of the video if there is indeed anything in that little egg casing. So my time here on the island is finally winding down. Keewaydin was everything I had hoped for. Very fun. I always have fun, frankly. And then I get treated by another little boat ride back to the marina. How did I get here? I always tour with Allie with SWFL Shell Guide. This particular tour was unguided, so Allie wasn't with us, but if it's an option. You can go guided or you can go unguided. Now today I did remove a little bit of garbage, 9.4 ounces, which means in total I've removed a little over 51 pounds of garbage from the beach. Pretty cool. And I removed a couple other things too. So there was those sand dollars, the egg casing, some sunray Venus clams, some colorful moon snails, the shark eye, the turkey wing, the mossy arc, the broad-ribbed carditas, the worm snails. I see yellow prickly cockle, the little cone, the bubble, the auger in the Atlantic giant cockle, the Florida prickly cockles, the surf clam, the channeled duck clam, the buttercup lucine. Those are calico clams, the one lace murex, the apple murex, the lettered olives. Oh, the scallops are such great colors. So the scallops, the banded tulips, and there was a couple of those, and then the fighting conchs, which are always awesome, and then kind of my favorite from the middle here, the lightning whelks, that true tulip, the alphabet cones, that Florida horse conch, and then the cantharus because I like them so much, and the Sanibel turrid. So, like I said, overall, it was fantastic. So many great things. Now, quickly, let's take a peek. So inside that very dirty pear whelk, yeah, look at baby shell. Okay, that's better. So you can kind of see it. Can you believe that? And then for fun, I went ahead and threw a lightning whelk shell in there just for size. Look, that's a lightning whelk shell. Crazy, right? So that's how the lightning whelks and the pear whelks, they start out as little itty bitty proto-conchs. And that's what's going to appear at the very top of the seashell. Yeah, I know. The beach is just like a classroom for me. It's amazing. Next week, we are headed to Lover's Key. Super fun. Can't wait to share. I'll see you again next Sunday.